Hey, this is Paul from Wondershare MobileTrans, and today you might be wondering what this box is, and this is the unboxing of the brand new OnePlus 9 Pro, and we are very excited to have this on MobileTrans. But before we do that unboxing, let me tell you about a competition that we are running, and it is a Facebook competition, and all you need to do is go over to our Facebook page at Wondershare MobileTrans and follow all of the instructions on there. What you'll need to do is post a picture of you and your shooting devices in the comments, and then just also mention 2 friends and use the hashtag showing off my gear babies, and that will boost your odds of winning. And the first prize is something that you will really want to win. It's an AK2000C, a $300 gift card, a Filmora license, and a MobileTrans license as well. There is also second place and third place, fourth place and 5th place. So go and have a look at that. This competition ends on the 9th of April and the winners will be announced on the 12th of April. So why not head over to our Facebook page, have a little go at that, and you can find the details for that in the description. But we should crack on with that unboxing. And if you pre-ordered this OnePlus 9 Pro, you got the choice of either getting the free buds that OnePlus would give you for nothing, or you could pick this ridiculously fast 50-watt fast charger that comes for free. But the one thing that I like, you can see it here about the OnePlus, and that packaging is really nice. The red really stands out, and of course you've seen it all over the place, but OnePlus have collaborated with Hasselblad for the camera this year. So let's unbox the phone anyway and see what you get inside it. And I've never been a huge fan of OnePlus until I had the OnePlus Nord last year, and the OnePlus Nord was a really good phone for not a lot of money. And now that OnePlus have released this, it should really compete with the rest of the flagship phones out there. But there it is. You can see the cameras straight away that you've seen all over the place, those Hasselblad cameras. This is it. So this is in the stellar black color as well, and this is a matte finish on the back of the phone as well, and that morning mist one isn't matte finish on the back, so that's really nice that we've got this. Anyway, let's take off the protective sleeve from this first of all. Then we've got the phone there. You can see it for its first time out of the box, but we'll look at that a little bit more in a second because I want to see what you get inside the box, and this is something that you actually get an unboxing experience of. So first of all, they give you this case, and the thing is, the case isn't great here. It's just a normal silicone case, but it's nice that for £829 that they actually put that in the box. So that case is not too bad. You then get that very obvious OnePlus USB-C to USB-C charger. And the one thing that you do not see anymore in any sort of phone unboxing, you get the OnePlus 65-watt fast charging power brick. And just to get a power brick in the box now, it kind of brings the feels back. Remember the good old days? So that is incredible because that can charge your phone from 0 to 100 in about 30 minutes. So we'll have a look at that later on. But you also, like I said, get this 50-watt fast charger for free as well. So it's a wireless fast charger. So you can see on the back of it there, the 50-watt fast charging. It's got turbine air cooling as well, and I'll show you that at the bottom in a second. And when you put your phone on this wireless charger and it is nighttime, it will put the phone into some sort of sleep mode so that when you're asleep, you're not getting calls and you're not getting texts waking you up through the night. So when you open it up, you have, well, when I try and get this open, it's harder than it looks. You've got the Never Settle logo, which OnePlus are all about. It looks really nice. It's a little bit like that Pixel charger that Google did a couple of years ago. So slide your phone on there, and I thought it was magnetized, but it's not, so it just sits on there really nicely. And at the bottom, that's where you can see the air cooling, because 50-watt fast charging from wirelessly is going to make this really hot, so having that air cooling will come in really handy. But we can have a bit of a closer look at the back of that phone. So that is where you can see the matte finish in the stellar black. And you've got to think what this phone comes in. So it has that Snapdragon 888. And it's nice that, not mentioning any names, Samsung, but the UK get a Snapdragon as well. So just setting this phone up, it's the classic OnePlus setup. There's nothing extraordinary about this. If you want, when you're setting the phone up and you're moving from iPhone or you're moving from another Android phone, you can make it copy all of your apps over. So you've got the option to do that as you're setting this phone up. And you can set all of your navigation things here as well. You can pick whether you want to have gestures or buttons. You can select the font as well. Just setting this phone up is more fun than setting up an iPhone, for example. It just feels a little bit more a bit more fun. That's what it is. So it tells you here if you want to do the gestures or the buttons, how it might look. And if you've never used gestures before, it takes you through like a little tutorial on how to do it. So that might be a bit annoying if you just want to get into your phone, but it's nice that OnePlus do it. And now there it is. Look at that screen from the OnePlus 9 Pro, that 120 Hz fluid display, and you can see straight away it looks incredible. So OnePlus displays have never really been my favorite displays, but this, just holding it out the box and moving it around and having a little play with it, is a really fast, nice looking display. And it has my favorite thing of any phone really, and that is that slider at the side. So you can go on to silent, vibration, or you can just go and make it loud. And it's one of these things that I'm not sure why other phones haven't picked it up, because this is a really nice little thing that they have on the side. I didn't set it up before, but I'll do it now, because this is where you can set up your fingerprint reader to unlock the phone. And you'll see that it is really quick. So when you're trying to use this and you're setting it up, there doesn't seem to be any problem with it missing your fingerprint reading at all. And it has that optical fingerprint reader, so it's as quick as you can get a fingerprint reader on a phone like this. Unlocking it unlocks in no time at all. I had a bit of trouble trying to unlock it from the screen being off, but I think that once that always on display comes on, then you can unlock it, and it takes less than a second. But once you unlock the screen and double tap it, it unlocks pretty much instantly, which is lovely to see. And now we can have a look at just using the camera. I know this is not a fantastic look at what it can do, just doing the wide and all of that stuff, but it gives you an idea of what this camera with the Hasselblad branding can actually do. And when we're looking at the cameras, we can just see that it's got a 48 megapixel wide main camera. It's got the 50 megapixel ultra wide. It also then, when you want to do video, it has 8K at 30 frames per second and 4K at 120 frames per second, and has that Hasselblad color collaboration. So we will see in full reviews what this camera can do, because I am excited to see it. I saw that you only get those Hasselblad colors if you go onto the Pro mode on the camera options, and I'm not sure if that's 100% true yet, but that is what I have seen. There you go, there's that impressive 60-watt fast charging. It takes half an hour, I think half an hour to go from 0 to 100%. So this is one of those things where the battery apparently isn't incredible. It's only got a 4,500 milliamp hour battery, which sounds like a lot, but that 120 Hz probably does destroy it a little bit. But then it doesn't matter when you can charge your phone from 0 to 100% in almost 30 minutes. The screen has 1300 nits of brightness as well at its peak, so that is really actually quite bright. And it comes with Oxygen OS 11, which outside of stock Android on Android phones, Oxygen OS is probably my favorite one by a mile. It has 128 gigabytes of storage and 8 gigs of RAM as well, so that should be plenty enough. But we'll be interested to see what you think of this OnePlus 9 Pro, so let us know in the description below what you think of this phone, and also subscribe to the channel as well if you want to see the full review in a couple of weeks time. And if you enjoyed the video, why not give it a like as well? And if you do all of that, we will see you on our next video.